Christians. And my brother here who says, what about those who say that Jesus returned in AD 70? Scripture appears to be talking to the people of Jesus' generation. And then he says, just asking, not arguing. And I appreciate that. So now, here's what I want to say. In Matthew 24, Jesus talked about the fact that the nation of Israel would go through great tribulation. Not the great tribulation, not a 7-year tribulation, just great tribulation. And he said, he predicted and prophesied that destruction was going to come upon the generation of that was in existence at the time that he was prophesying this, while he was preaching. Jesus predicted a destruction, a complete destruction, and a complete dismantling of the Jewish dispensation. That old Jewish economy was going to pass away. It was going to be destroyed. And Jesus spoke about it in terms of him visiting, bringing this destruction. But it wasn't in the context of him coming bodily, but that the judgment that is coming, he prophesied about, that it was going to come, that he was going to be bringing it, so that when they saw it happening, they would know that it was coming from him, from heaven. If that makes sense. In other words, he prophesied that it would happen. He prophesied that it would happen. And he would ascend to heaven after his resurrection. And that when the judgment that would come upon Israel as a nation in AD 70, when it came, these people should have been reminded what Jesus said was going to happen. And they would know, if they remembered, that it was him who brought this judgment. Not bodily, but he ordered it from his throne. And so that was the sense in which Jesus came back in AD 70. But it wasn't a literal appearance of his. It was his judgment being issued from the throne, in keeping with what he said would happen. And it would happen on that generation that was then standing. And AD 70 was when that happened. And the Jewish economy was destroyed forever. Be provoked and be persuaded.